What is it like to be exploited at work and then fired? What's next? Hi, I'm Flavia, living and working here in the UAE. Today I want to talk about something serious that happened at my workplace. I'm also trying a new dish from China, hoping for the best results. This is a mix of flour, water, and salt. I want to talk about something that left many of us shocked, silent, and honestly scared. 6 of my colleagues were fired. And the reason why they were fired is something many workers can relate to. They complained about work exploitation. It all started during a normal meeting where all were called together by the head. Everyone sat quietly, waiting to hear what was going on. At first, I thought maybe it was about the schedules, maybe some changes, maybe new roles. But they announced something that made the whole room feel heavy. Starting next week, work would begin at 6:30 a.m. in the morning and finish at 6 p.m. in the evening. Yes, from 6:30 a.m. until 6 p.m. That's 11 hours 30 minutes. At this point, nobody is saying anything. We all looked at each other and could see it on everyone's face. Stress, shock, frustration. Because deep down, everyone knew that was too much. The truth is, many workers were already tired before the announcement. Some of us wake up at 4:30 a.m. to prepare and travel to work. Some take car lifts, some walk under the heat. Some get back home, cook, clean, wash, and sleep only a few hours. Then wake up again and repeat. So when bosses added even longer hours, it felt like too much. Not because people are lazy, but because we are human beings. We get tired. We need rest. We need time to recover. We need time for our families too. After the meeting ended, everyone walked away quietly. No shouting, no arguments, just silence. That kind of silence that comes when people are angry but powerless. Some workers went back to their duties. Some stood outside talking in low voices. Others just looked defeated because what can you do when your job feeds your family? Sometimes you swallow the pain because rent must be paid. Children need school fees. Family back home is also depending on you. Also because unemployment is scary. The next day, 6 of my colleagues decided they could not stay silent. They said, no, This is not okay. They said if we keep accepting everything, things will only get worse. So they decided to write emails to the boss. Respectful emails. No insults, no threats. They simply explained their concerns. They talked about long working hours, exploitation, and requested fairness. They asked for at least one extra day off, all to be paid overtime for extra hours. Honestly, that sounds reasonable. If workers are given more time, they should either rest more or be compensated fairly. That is common sense. The 6 workers were called in, one by one. Later, the message came out. They were fired, all 6 of them. Just like that, when the news spread, everyone became quiet. No one wanted to speak loudly or to ask questions. People became afraid because if 6 people can lose their jobs for complaining, what about the rest of us? That fear is powerful. It keeps people silent. It makes workers accept things they know are wrong. It makes people smile outside while suffering inside. Now I know many of you think we should just quit. But life is not that simple. Most of us came from other countries searching for opportunities. Some borrowed money to travel, some support parents, children, and some have no backup plan. So, when problems happen at work, we feel trapped. Speak up and risk losing income. Stay silent and keep suffering. That's the difficult reality many workers face. So, I ask myself, were they wrong to complain? Personally, I do not think so. They asked respectfully. They requested fair treatment. They wanted their rest days or overtime pay. That's not unreasonable. That is dignity. That's knowing your value as a worker. Even if the boss disagreed, there were better ways to handle it. Talk, negotiate, explain, compromise. But firing people immediately creates fear, resentment, and pain. If you are a worker watching this right now, I want to say something to you. Your struggles are real. Your tiredness is real. Your sacrifices are real. Waking up early, traveling far, missing family, working while stressed, sending money home, trying to survive, all of that matters. Our dumplings are ready. Even if nobody says thank you, even if nobody notices, your effort matters. This day has taught me a lot. Sometimes the people who speak truth pay the highest price. Sometimes silence feels safer than honest. And whether you agree or not, courage deserves respect. I hope one day all workers everywhere can speak without fear. Have you ever seen workers punished for speaking up? Comment below and share your thoughts. Like, subscribe, and support my channel for more real life stories. See you in the next video.